Foam rolling your glutes. You're going to start by sitting on a foam roller. Position one hand behind you. Take your right leg, cross it over your left. Take your left hand, grab your right shin. And from here, you're going to start rolling your glutes. Try to explore the tissue and find a spot that's sensitive. When you find a spot that's sensitive, just kind of hang out there. Make sure not to hit your sacrum or the head of your femur. That's just going to kind of feel uncomfortable. And then we're going to go to the other side. So we're going to switch. I'm going to cross my left leg over my right knee, grab the shin, and start rolling. You want to make sure as you're rolling, the discomfort doesn't exceed a 6 out of 10. When you find a sore sensitive spot, feel free to just stop and just take a couple of breaths into the sensitive area. And next we're going to go into our hamstrings. So from here, I'm going to go back onto the foam roller, shift it over, place one leg on top, hands behind me. I'm going to use my hands and my opposite foot to pick up my body and guide my hamstring along the foam roller. And with the hamstring, because it's a big muscle, I'm going to rotate my leg out, starting at the lateral aspect of the hamstring. And then I'm going to go more towards the medial, so hitting right in the middle of the muscle belly. And then I'm going to rotate my foot in, going into hip internal rotation, to hit the medial aspect of my hamstrings, which may be a little bit more sore and sensitive. And I'm going to switch to the other side. So shift the foam roller underneath the other leg, lift my body up, and roll. Now if you feel like you're not getting enough pressure down on your hamstring, you can take your opposite leg, cross it over, applying more pressure downward onto the hamstring, as long as it feels comfortable and you're not exceeding a 6 out of 10 discomfort. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to rotate my leg in, rotate it into more of a neutral position, hitting the medial muscle bellies of the hamstring, and I'm going to rotate my leg out, hitting the lateral aspect of my hamstring, just below the IT band. Next, I'm going to roll my calves. So from here, position the foam roller underneath the knee, get back to my tripod position, hands behind me, using my other foot, pick my body up, and I'm going to start working my calves. Similar to your hamstring, we're going to rotate out to the side, getting the lateral aspect of the tissue, taking it down to just above my ankle. So when we rotate all the way out to the side, we're going to hit the peroneals of our ankle, which do lateral movement. Rotate more neutral, hit the muscle belly. If you find a particularly sore spot, you can flex and extend your ankle. Give a little pin and stretch. And then I'm going to rotate my foot in, hitting the inside aspect of my calf. Switch sides. I'm going to scoop my body over, start at the knee, pick my hips up, and roll. Starting at the middle, going down to my ankle. I'm going to rotate out to the side, hit the lateral aspect of the calf and the peroneals, rotate in, hit the medial aspect, and then move on. Next, we're going to hit our hip flexors. You're going to take the foam roller. We're going to position it. We're going to start on our right side. So my hands and my left leg are going to guide my body over the foam roller. So start, we have our hip bones called your ASIS. That's where we're going to position the foam roller. So I'm going to start at the top of my hip, lower myself down. You can stay on your hands or go into your elbows, whatever's comfortable. This leg, we're going to kind of bring it out into a frog position. My hands and my leg are going to guide us over the foam roller. Gently moving up and down, finding an area of sensitivity, no more than a 6 out of 10 pressure. And we're going to hang out here. See if you can relax your hip, let the muscles totally sink into the foam roller. And we're going to just roll gently up and down. And then from here, since we're already on this side, we're going to go into the quad of the right leg. So what I have to do is I'm going to reset, I'm gonna bring the foam roller to my knee, to the top part of my knee. Same position. I'm gonna go down onto my hands. My legs are gonna be out. And I'm gonna use my arms and my legs to roll up and down the foam roller. We're gonna start hitting the middle aspect of my quads. And then I'm gonna shift my body to the side and hit the lateral portion of my quads, just above the IT band. You can take it up back into your hip flexors, take it down to the top of the knee, go back to the middle, and repeat. Switch sides, take the roller, we're gonna go back into our hip flexors of the left side, top of my hip, lower myself down, into a tripod position and roll. Explore the space. Find a spot of sensitivity, hang out there. Let your body sink into it. And then from here, we're gonna take it down to my left quad, starting at the top of my knee. And I'm gonna roll. Exploring the space with my quad, it's a big muscle. I'm gonna rotate to hit the lateral side of my quad, and then go back to the middle portion. Next, we're gonna foam roll our adductors. So from here, we're gonna take the foam roller, we're gonna put it perpendicular to the leg that we're working. I'm gonna start on my left side, beginning at my knee, down on my elbows. I'm gonna use my elbows and my other knee to pick my body up and roll the inside of my leg. This can be a very sensitive spot, so take your time here, find a sore, sensitive part of the tissue, and if you want to contract, pressing your leg down into the foam roller and relax, see if that changes your tissue sensitivity. Take the roller all the way up into your groin, and then we'll repeat on the other side. Okay, moving on. Yeah, girl.